They're not wrong. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough, and you're gonna die. You're definitely gonna die. You're gonna die from lack of oxygen. You won't die. I mean, that's fast. You, you're not gonna die as quickly through lack of love, but it's still a good song. I mean, you get high, I suppose, on love. You get high, it's a feeling. You get higher on oxygen. That's true. That's to be taken literally. And you do die if you don't get enough oxygen. You can die if you don't get enough love, depending on what that entails, and it's taken literally or metaphorically. But yeah, I mean, it's a good lyric. um, how are you doing? How was your Sunday? How is your Sunday? It's 6 o'clock here, GMT. British summertime, actually. BST. So, 1 o'clock, New York. Hello. I miss New York. But I'm loving it here as well. Love London. Love New York. What time is it in LA? 10 o'clock in the morning. But morning, LA. And Europe, what is it, 7, 8, 9? Asia, getting a bit late. Australia, they'd gone to bed. So we could slag them off. Because we wanted. I don't want to. Good luck to them. I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was thinking, oh, I'll get a beer, play a song. What song should I play? Oh, Sweet Oxygen, you heard it there. So and I thought, what should I talk about? And I stopped thinking immediately. I had nothing. I thought, come on, Rick. I didn't even think that. I didn't even do the second. Come on, Rick. Think of one thing to talk about. Didn't even do that. Start. All I cared about was 6 o'clock, the start. Nothing. I mean, that is one of the rules for broadcast. Have something to say. Know what you're going to say before you open the mic or turn the camera on. It's a rule that I've never really cared for. Oh dear. Is that laziness? Is that just pure laziness? Yes. Or is it mixed with arrogance? Like, I think that I'm so good, I'm so witty, that I don't need to plan anything. Anything I do would be great. It's not that one, because that would only be true if I thought what I was saying was good. And I think it's shite. So it's not arrogant, because I know what I'm doing is absolute shite, because I haven't put the effort in. So it's pure laziness, really. I guess, and contempt for the audience. You haven't paid. I don't care. I'm on the German wheat beer tonight. It's not my favourite, but it's an acquired taste. My usual tickle, we've run out. It's not arriving till tomorrow. So what? So I'm gonna have a little bit of German wheat beer. I had a little whiskey last night. I had a little beer with you. Then I had a little red wine. A bit of red wine. Then I had a little whiskey. I thought I'd have a little whiskey. Still early. I don't know. I mean, if I couldn't get any more alcohol, I reckon I could. I reckon I could last. How long? With all that whiskey and all that one, I reckon I could last 6 months by still drinking. No, maybe not. There's not a drink. I don't think there's a drink that exists, alcoholic drink, that if someone said this is the only alcohol for miles around, So you either drink it or don't drink anything. I don't know if there's a drink that I go, oh, well, I won't have it. I don't know if there is. I mean, I've got a choice. I try and rule out some of the. I never drink. I never drink sherry by choice. You know what I mean? Um, but if they said, "Oh, we got nothing," and then if someone found some old sherry like in a bin, I, and there was no other alcohol for miles around. I couldn't phone anyone. It was like, oh, fucking 8 o'clock. Not a problem. Not a problem. What'll be last? Tequila might be last. If yeah, all the drink I could have, and then and the last thing I'd definitely leave the tequila till last. But again, someone said we've got nothing to drink except tequila. I go, oh fucking hell, I hate tequila. Go on then. I think actually Chardonnay might be last. Even though I love wine, I fucking hate Chardonnay. I don't know why. That aftertaste. Um, Ricky's alcoholic journey. I'm not talking about the bouquet. I'm not talking about what slope the grapes, what it accompanies. Tell you what it fucking accompanies. It accompanies that. That's what it accompanies. Um, Special brew, yeah. Well, again, last, oh, unbelievable. But I remember when I had no money and like I had like £2. I got I got a can of it was either Special Brew or Tennant's Super, and that was like I don't know what that is. It's like 9% or something like that. And then I got a really cheap can of something that was like 3% because the money left. And I'd have a sip of the and then the little chaser, 2 beer chaser. Um, I think that's why tramps drink it, isn't it? Because it's like it must be the best value. Is it the best value alcohol per money? What do you think? What does everyone think? What's the best? If you're absolutely need a proper drink, what's the best available? I mean, apart from making your own, which I did. We used to make our own beer, right? And I can't remember how long it used to take. Say it was like 4 weeks. If we ran out, I'd go, well, it's been 3 weeks. And then it looked like the bottom of the sea in some of them. So I used to pour it. Right, okay, be careful at the bottom. Just that last bit. It's like it was like sludge, like an oil spill mixed with the bottom of a pond. But and then I'd have a bit of an upset stomach the next day. But you know me, I don't complain. You know me, I don't whinge when I'm ill. Oh dear. How's everyone doing? Um, well, that was nearly a conversation. I mean, it was about drinking sherry out of a bin, but it was like a conversation. I didn't go straight to fucking Kofi Annan walking past a cock sticking out of a drain. That and I've done 10 minutes. It took me before I mentioned some person doing an impression of some famous person walking past a cock sticking out of a drain, which that's not bad, is it? 10 minutes. Um, Sunday alcohol tips from Gervais, exactly. Do you remember the pubs didn't open on Sunday till midday and then they shut at, was it 2:30 or 3? And they opened again at, was it 5:30 or 6 on Sunday? Yeah, there was that, yeah. Sundays, wasn't it? Yeah, 12, 12 till 2 or something, or 12 till 3, and then didn't open again till. And they shut at. Did they shut at? Is it 10:30 on a Sunday? I'm so old. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? If you're under 40, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Piss poor. I was piss poor. I was piss poor. Yeah. I mean, all my life I was poor, but when you're poor and you're 14, alcohol isn't a problem. um, yeah, didn't start drinking till I was an adult, and then you had to put that aside. You had beer money, then everything, then survival, and then food, and clothes. A lot of things came behind having a drink at night. I'll tell you that. I went without. I fucking suffered. Um, and I remember knocking a beer over once when we lived in that awful flat, King's Cross, and because the carpet was like, it was like the worst carpet ever, like industrial, not like a nice carpet you get in your house. It was like um, it was like sanded down felt. Do you know what I mean? It was like that sort of carpet. And I knocked the beer over. Oh, and because I was quick enough, and it wasn't like I could get it off the carpet very quickly, and I put that in Derek, and I gave it to an alcoholic tramp. See, nothing's wasted. Nothing's wasted in life. You can, see the funny side. Oh, I saw the funny side at the time, but then you can go, I love that. Who'd have thought me working in an office for very little money would be so lucrative? Yeah, so I have quickly slurped some beer off a carpet. And it was the last can. So confessions with Ricky on a Sunday. Yeah, this is why I appreciate things now. Look at that, a lovely beer. I'd have killed for that 20 years ago. Oh dear. Yeah. I forgot I was broadcasting. Actually forgot. Actually forgot. People were listening. Oh my God. I could just do this with no one watching, couldn't I? Just sat here. Like some. I will one day. When I'm in some sort of home, and that'll be in a corner, and they'd put up like some sort of fucking, like a Mars bar for me to talk to, and they go, yeah, talk to the general public, and I'll be chatting away to this Mars bar on a stick, and they'd be going, he thinks he's talking to the nation. He's still. Fine, fuck it. I told you, put me in a chair with a fucking hole in it, right? Blanket over me. Drip going in, bit of fucking gin when the nurse isn't looking, in the drip, just sat there like that, pissing, shitting, having a drink. Goals. The youngsters saying it on Instagram, goals. Just a picture of me in basically a bucket, pissing and shitting with intravenous gin. Where am I getting the gin from? You lot. When it's all gone, I've lost all my money on some sort of like bad investment, and Jane's put me in a home, right? You've got to sneak in gin to me for the good times. Would you do that? I haven't got kids, have I? I haven't got kids to look after me. So would you would you sneak me in gin to my drip when I'm 80. This is fun, isn't it? Oh God. Maybe I've gone stir crazy. Any questions? Any questions? Afterlife next Friday night, exactly. Well, 8 a.m. Friday morning. So thank you to all the people who are, I've never felt this much anticipation for something, and people are rewatching the first one again. So it's really lovely. And thanks to all the lovely reviews and write-ups from journalists and critics, and even the snotty one. It's fine. It's his opinion. Good luck to him. That's what I'd say. Uh, so yeah, and people are making their own little fan posters and rip anything off you want. I don't care. But I love it when people make their own sort of trailer out of stuff that's mine. I'm not gonna call the FBI. Yeah, they've used an unlawful clip. Oh God. I've heard lots of those of people calling the police now because they're offended. Like a few court cases where it said, and it's a new term coming in called, uh, is it something like, it's something like non non-criminal crime or something, where they give you a warning for being offensive, like someone said the wrong thing, or um, uh, I mean, like anything, like an offensive joke or an offensive word, or someone misgendered someone and the police came out. So things like this. I tell you, if that ever comes in, right, that you can call the police if you're offended, that's what I spend my money on. I'll have 1,000 fucking people in like a call centre in Slough, right? And they'll all be there, and I'll be sending them. I will waste police time. There'll be fucking murders everywhere because I'm calling the police when I'm offended. Yeah, children needs on telly again. Yeah, thanks. I will fucking, I'm offended all the fucking time. Do you know what I mean? There's a 40-year-old twat on a scooter. Hello, is that the police? Yeah, there's a fucking 40-year-old twat on a scooter outside. All right, cheers, bye. Oh, hello, is that the police? Yeah, there's a guy, he's definitely under 60, and he's wearing a fucking cravat. Okay, thanks. I'll fucking do it. Oh dear. How long's that? 90 minutes, that'll do, and time went then, didn't it? See, if you don't care about your appearance, what you say, what people think about you, the standard of anything you do, right? Life's fucking easy. Life's easy. You know, I came into this world with nothing. I had nothing for a long time. Now life's great, and then I die with nothing. It's alright, isn't it? Happy Sunday. Bye, everyone.